it's Greg Samuel here from MMH Radio, and I'm here at Rebellion in Manchester, brilliant venue, with guys from the Fallen State. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Jon, I play guitar in the Fallen State.
I'm Dan, I play guitar in the Fallen State.
Great, we've got the guitarist and guitarist right here.
There you are.
It's the right t-shirt, man. It's the one you want.
Obviously, that means we can say what we want about the others.
Don't mention the bass players.
Oh, the what? Right, so you're currently on tour with Pop Evil, another great band, I must say. So how's it going so far?
Amazing. We've done all of the Germany dates now, pretty much all of Europe apart from Amsterdam. So this is our first show back in the UK on this whole tour. So yeah, looking forward to playing home again. And, you know,
it's been great when we got to see, as well as playing, we got to see so much.
Yeah.
So we were stomping up Cologne Cathedral like 2 days ago, and that's quite fun. All 513 stairs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Fantastic view of the Rhine.
I mean, we've toured the UK a lot, and you know we know what it looks like. So it's been really nice to be somewhere new every morning.
Good.
And just have a look around before the show and stuff, and you know, see new places and stuff. It has been really good.
And you got your submarine bunk as well.
Yes.
Cool.
Submarine bunk. It's like being on a submarine on the bus. Brilliant.
Is it cosy?
Yeah.
It's definitely cosy.
Yeah, I bet. And you've got a couple more dates on the UK party tour as well?
Yep, Birmingham and London.
Birmingham tomorrow and then London the day after.
Yeah.
Great. And what's been the best part about this tour, apart from seeing the parts of Europe? What's the best part of being on tour with your band?
Playing the shows and meeting the fans. And
Who's been the best crowd so far?
I think Munich was pretty good. Was that?
I don't want to say everywhere it's been great.
Oh yeah.
Is that Munich, the one near the train station?
Yeah,
That was my favourite. That was
Until Manchester, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. Manchester's always.
And I should probably give a shout out to Birmingham as well.
Well, Birmingham, I mean, it's funny you say Birmingham, but actually, genuine, we're from North Devon. This is a genuine thing, not just saying it for people who do. We probably had our best ever show in Birmingham about April last year. We were headlining actually the same place we're playing yesterday.
Yeah.
And like when you're rising up, people hear your songs and they do that, and it's cool and everything, and people enjoy your music. But there's always that moment where you have that set where you play where you can just shut up, and it's not just 3 people and it's a whole room. And I just remember we were playing Nova in Birmingham last April, and it's when the room gets louder in between the songs and the quiet bits, and that was probably the first time that ever happened to us. So thank you to Birmingham.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get that again tomorrow.
Yeah.
We hope so.
Great. You do have some new music coming. Very exciting. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so it's mid-April, I think it's April the 15th, we've got our first album coming out, which is called Deadset Endeavour. This is kind of cool for us because in the past what we've done is we've done EP to EP, so we've always built our sound over the course of half a decade, and now we finally get to drop something that we think is indicative of that kind of first 5 years of work all in one go.
Great.
I'm really excited for people to hear it personally.
Great.
Debut album's like a stamp of a, you know.
And you've got a single coming out soon as well.
American Made is our first single, which will be out
March the 8th.
Oh, so that's really close.
Really soon.
Yeah, we've been sitting on this coming out, we're looking to get out. I mean, we shot the video for that up this way as well, didn't we?
Yeah, Bolton, wasn't it?
Oh
yeah,
dear.
up in Bolton.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Bolton very well.
Yeah.
I went to school in Bolton.
There you go then.
Oh well. I'm sure I'll recognise where you shot it and everything.
Yeah.
When it comes to writing the music, who are your main songwriters, or is it a full collaboration?
It's a collective effort. I mean, obviously different stuff comes from different people, and some instruments, things lend themselves more to it, but there's nothing on there that you wouldn't say isn't everyone.
Oh, brilliant.
It's just the way you got to be, otherwise bands just tear themselves to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
You hear all these stories, musicians who hate each other.
We've got better at like understanding how we worked right now. You think it's 5 guys in a room, but you do a lot of your better stuff at home, and then you send it on. You send some work on to Jon, and he has a look at it. He's like, "Yeah, I'll send this back," and then it goes to Ben, and then Ben finds things or he drops things and sends it, and it just literally goes around in a loop. And then you meet up in the room, and that's when you like finalise it. So we've sort of honed how we're.
That's great.
How we like doing it.
A lot of times you see bands where you've got one main songwriter and everyone else just like does a bit on the parts, but a full collaboration's always best, isn't it? Really?
All bands, all collectors and things are full of ego. We've all got our own, we've all got a thing, but the way that we are and the way that we work as Fallen State, we are a collective, we are a band, we are 5 people. in one, because we think otherwise you might as well just go off and write your own album.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Brilliant. I want to talk a little bit about some of your previous tours, because you have toured with some of my favourite bands, I'll be honest. I spotted you've toured with Black Stone Cherry, Hailstorm and Tremonti especially, they're big favourites of mine. What was that like?
So, I mean, Black Stone Cherry are great anyway. I mean, these are bands that, you know, we've been front row watching, you know, as we were growing up for years and followed. So playing with those guys is just been incredible, and especially for me anyway, Mark Tremonti, because he's one of the reasons I picked up a guitar in the first place, and we got to support that guy, and they're so nice. They're one of the, you know, hardest working bands you've been out with.
I'm a massive fan of Mark Tremonti.
But yeah, that's literally a tick off my list. Like, because I have me tomorrow, like, you know, just.
You get to play some really interesting venues as well, like with Hailstorm. It's like, it was cool for me playing at Rock City, because that was somewhere I used to go a lot when I was younger. But I still remember the one in some very interesting venues, like remember the one in Cork, Southern Ireland. It was kind of like we were playing this old theatre called the Path. And stage
with the deaf stage.
They were kind of like holes, the way it had been set up. I guess it was where I don't know what happened to old theatres, but literally there were holes in the stage.
Yeah.
If you weren't looking for, you could have gone 12
steps,
foot down.
But it was the opposite side of steps. So the steps started that end and they went down. So if you fell, you literally were falling the whole length of the step. And, oh my god! And there's only a little bar about that big that you'd be putting your leg on, like, you know, and it's pretty risky.
Especially when you're going all out halfway through a set.
Yeah.
You're right in the music, and you've got a away step. Oh, I'm sure that was a bit risky.
Yeah.
Did you have a particular favourite tour so far? Are you allowed to say that?
I mean, they're all great, but I suppose for me, one of the highlights is Tremonti, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed them all. Oh, they're all kind of on our side.
How very diplomatic.
That's a very politician's answer. But generally, they've all been good to go to Ireland and stuff. And in terms of current ones, maybe the one right now.
Good.
Yeah. But again, that's as much because, you know, a chance to play abroad, to play to other people outside of the UK has been cool.
Now, if I was to say, like, if you were on the bill with 3 other bands, right, you're gonna have to think about who would these be, like your ideal, past or present?
So is this on the bill as in it would make a great bill, or is it basically just 3 favourite bands?
You are with it, you are in there, you are the 4th, and you've got 3 bands supporting you.
To warm up for you.
There you go.
Right, well, I'll go first. I don't know how well it would consistently work as a show, but Rise Against.
Okay.
I love Rise Against. I love Tim Rath's voice. I love the way they sing songs. That'd be really cool. They'd bring that cool sing-song vibe. For me, Periphery be another band.
Okay.
I love big kids. They're just really good at everything. Would be the easiest way I put it. And then the third one would be, even though he would upstage me horrendously, probably someone like Pantera.
Okay.
But, you know, it's kind of difficult. Obviously, he's not here, but that guy was an inspirational guitar player.
Obviously.
So I have to take that.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the bands that play on like Carnival of Madness and stuff like that. Those sort, do you know what I mean? There's like the Shine Down, the Hailstorms. They got like a click. So even just jumping on one of them would be quite cool for me. But Ultra would be a band I definitely. Well, that's the next one. You know, that's my next one on the list. I
really hope you do, and I really hope you take your new best bud.
Yeah.
I'm quite an Alter Bridge fan myself, as anyone who listens to my show. I'm gonna get you guys. I'm gonna get this on the radio show I do on MMH Radio, and well, hopefully everyone that listens will enjoy it just as much. I'm gonna play some of your songs as well. What songs do you reckon I should pick to play?
Past and present, or
let's say pick 3. Pick 3 songs that I'm going to put on my show next week along with this interview.
Well, I think Nova's got to be one of the songs.
Great.
That's one. That's Nova is a cool tune. I don't know. You pick one and I'll pick one.
Well, I'd say obviously when's it going out next week?
Next week.
When's 8th again? Won't be
No,
so you can't play the new one. Obviously, I'd say do that.
I'll play the new one as soon as it's released.
As soon as you
That's
can,
a promise.
So you pick Nova. That's what I picked anyway. Send Up the World's quite a heavy tune. It shows our heavy side quite well, so that'd be quite a good one to play. And then the last one.
So many songs to choose from.
I know. It's like I've literally forgotten half.
I'm going to pick one, not necessarily that the other guys would pick, but it's one that I particularly like, which would be a song called Sleepless.
Okay.
I'm certain that other guys wouldn't pick it, but I'm the one sitting here right
you
now.
are the one who's taken the time to talk to me, and that's brilliant. We really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Right, do you want some quick fire questions?
Go
It's mostly about you and the other guys in the band. They're not here, so if it's a me one,
out there listening in.
if it's a me one, you can pick on them and they'll never know.
See Rich hiding around the corner, what's he going to do?
Right, so first question: who's most likely to be late to practice?
I think I'm always late to practice every week.
I think we've figured that
So I'll hand up to that
guitarists. Right, on tour, who's the one that's always asleep? Who's any chance to get having a nap?
I've been sleeping a lot on this tour. I was quite unwell before I come out, so I'm kind of catching up. I have 2 kids at home, so I'm catching up on a lot of sleep.
Well, we'll let you off then, alright? Yeah. Who's the one that eats the most? Food gets out, who's...
Me.
He just doesn't stop. He's a beast.
And along with that, like, once your gig's finished, right, everyone who's done a gig knows you've finished, you're craving some food. What is it? What is that food that you...
Whatever's the closest.
I often prefer liquid refreshment.
Okay.
I feel.
Yeah. Do you not like a cheeky kebab or a pizza or something along with your liquid refreshment?
It's nice when it's there, but it's very much the liquids for me. I don't know about you, Dan.
The other night we craved chicken really badly, so we had to get KFC back.
Brilliant. Okay, I can see that. Right, out of all, who's the sensible one? Who's the boring one?
I don't think any of us are sensible.
None of you. So
we all have. I think we all have sensible and boring moments, but there's just too much idiocy in all of us.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other end of the scale, right? Who parties the hardest? Who's the one that's just off on it every time?
I say Ben lets his hair down more than anyone else.
Probably Ben. We all have our different ways of cooking off, I think. That's one, but probably Ben, yeah.
Right, and who's the one that gets the grumpiest? There's always one that gets a bit grumpy when they don't get enough sleep or they've arrived now.
Yeah, he's watching.
Well, he's choosing himself, so I don't know if he should just stay rich.
It depends on your definition of grumpy. If it's kind of just sort of like surly grumpiness, maybe it's kind of like Rich. If it's like angry grumpiness, maybe it's like Greg. If it's just like pure rage, it's probably me. Well,
listen, it's got a good dynamic going on.
He's a shoe toss for a minute.
I too are, mate.
Right, so the future, what can we expect?
Hopefully a lot more. I mean, we're planning a headline tour anyway to back up Deadset Endeavour, which releases on April 15th.
Okay, and any places on your list that you desperately want to go to?
Everywhere.
Touring wise.
I'd love to go everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to hit America, see tour around there. It's a massive place, obviously, but yeah, I'd love to go there.
Why not?
We're also, just now as well, we're headlining Rising Stage at Ramblin' Man this year as well.
Brilliant.
Just got the festival season we're looking forward to. And the headline tour in the summer, also coming up, and then hopefully something at the back end of the year, and then I imagine what we'll do is we'll probably look to do it all again and do it better.
Yeah.
All Bridget tour at the end of the year. Just say.
Tell you what, if you pick up the phone, give Mark a call.
Well, hey, I thought you'd have his number, do you not? I mean, you're the one that toured with him. I'm sure you made a great impression.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, if we're lucky.
No, we hope so. Hopefully, great things to come. I'm really looking forward to your gig tonight.
Thanks, man.
Cool, cheers, man.
I'm really looking forward to Pop Evil as well. Those guys are brilliant.
Awesome,
and
guys.
thanks for taking the time to come and talk to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Cheers, guys.